And you can see the shadow in the bottom left corner is me, Ronald Stewart, narrator of this video, taking this image. Now on the left side, we see there are the digits where it's outlining right there with the arrow. Could be the left foot. Now here, of course, is the right foot. We see digits there as well. Okay, and that's what we see there in that image. And there we see the other side in like manner. Now here's the next image, and we see another angle of taking a look at these two footprints. And of course we see the digits there where the little arrow is going around the digit areas. And here's the one to the farthest right. Then the bottom shape of the foot, similar to where we see the arrow turning right there. Now here, the arrow again points to the first digit right there, the larger one right there, and the third and the fourth one right there, and back around the side of the foot again. Now we're going to get in closer. We're going to zoom into the left footprint and take a much closer look at it right there. And then we're going to zoom into the right footprint right here in like manner to get a better view of it as well. Now here is the left footprint. We're going to move across it and take a look at it and go across the screen horizontally, and then take a look at the right footprint here. Now you may say, well, why didn't you clean out the sand and the dirt from this footprint? Well, the point is, it did not want to disturb the footprint due to the fact that there may be some underlying information that may need to be looked at, and by cleaning it too harshly may have damaged that area. Therefore, that is why I did not clean this out. And at the time of finding this, it was completely by accident, and I wasn't prepared to clean it out with a small broom, etc. So here are the circumstances. Now, what we're going to take a look at next is go back to the model again. Now here is the model footprint as we see it here. And this is the first position of the footprint as we have seen before. That footprint more at a left vertical angle as we see here on the model. That was put on top. And of course now we're going to take a look at the next image. We're next going to take a look at it in a position to where it's more in the same angle as the footprints that we saw previously. Next, here's the position, the right angled position vertically, that is close to the same position as the original photographs were taken in. And that's how we're going to look at that. Now we're going to go back and compare this on the left hand side as we see here. Then we're going to take a look at it. Now we suggest that if any of these positions that we look at, that in studying these with the model print on the right, if you'll stop the video and look at it longer and study it, that may have to be the case. So if you need to put it in on large or expand it to full maximum view, then do that to study it further. Now here, this is the first digit on the right on the model, and we're comparing that with the digit on the left, which we can see is in a similar position. Now we look at the left middle digit right there on the right on the model and see that it now extends up higher on the left footprint right there than the first digit does. And it may have some similarities, possibly. Alright, that was the middle digit. Now we're going to go to the third possible digit on the model on the right, where the red arrow is pointing to right now to the right. And we're going to give that more study as we point toward the third digit approximately where it's located in the left footprint, where the red small arrow is pointing to right now, right there as well. Okay, right there. Then we go to the smallest digit, the fourth digit on the far right on the model, and we're going to next take a look at that in like manner. Now here's the fourth digit right there on the model, right there where the red long arrow is pointing to, and the smaller red arrow on the left is pointing to the approximate location of the same digit impression right there on the left foot, right there, the fourth digit, in like manner. And show that again for re-emphasis and reiteration to show approximately where they may be located. And that these are the similarities to what may be in next, as we see on the left, where we were using that as an example. Now, in this next one here, we're taking a look at is that we want to show the distribution of weight. Now right here where the first arrows are pointing to, we can see that the impression down into the fossilized, alleged fossilized area is not as deep on the right footprint as it would be on the left footprint, giving strong physical evidence that something had to make a deeper impression with possibly weight, a large amount of weight on the left foot, and that's where most of the weight was put onto, which possibly could have been from sauropod that maybe was not fully grown as of yet, or maybe a small full-grown sauropod. Another observation I would please like to bring to your attention as we look here where the pointers are pointing to possibly where the digits was, is that you'll notice that both of these possible sauropod prints are very close together. So could it have been that maybe this sauropod came up against this large rock and it was looking over it, and maybe it shifted its weight from its left or right foot from the right position into a left position, which made a deeper impression into the soft sand very, very long ago? That is another observation that I think is worth it. Or another observation that I would like to bring to your attention is maybe this is the same footprint. In other words, on the right was the first position that the dinosaur had his left foot in, and then he stepped to the left, making a deeper impression, as we see where the pointers are pointing to right now. This is one of the best photos I have of both possible footprints or the same footprint, just shifting different positions. We're going to zoom into the left side slowly to get a good look at the possible sauropod print. And then, after we zoom into it and get a closer view of what we're looking at, then we will zoom into the right side, to the far right side of the screen here as well. Now, I extrapolate that there may be more prints behind this in other silt and sand that need to be cleaned away, that are possibly behind these prints. And in addition, in conclusion to this video, we now take another best photograph of one of the prints and take a closer look at it as we do here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.